Whenever the girl dipped her hand into the seawater, countless small fish would be drawn to her. The fishermen were overjoyed because every time they went out to sea with Anna, they would return with a bountiful catch. However, Anna's miraculous abilities extended far beyond that. From a young age, she possessed the power to heal wounds. Since then, the island's clinic had been nearly deserted. While long queues formed outside Jack's door, everyone wanted to be near Anna to experience the healing effects. Even Jack's mother-in-law, who suffered from Alzheimer's, miraculously regained her memory. To ensure that Anna would stay on the island forever, the residents unanimously decided to sever all ties with the outside world. Whenever outsiders approached, they would sound the alarm and extinguish all the lights on the island to avoid detection. 10 years passed in the blink of an eye. Yet Jack and his wife's faces showed no signs of aging. One day, while out fishing with Anna, Jack discovered another of his daughter's abilities. As soon as Anna put her hand into the water, nearby fish would be attracted to her. The island's inhabitants began to lead prosperous lives thanks to Anna's unique gift. One day, while playing with her friends, Anna suddenly reached out towards a beehive. The normally aggressive bees behaved like docile pets, perching on Anna's hand. As Anna prepared to show this wondrous sight to her companions, she noticed that they were under attack by a swarm of bees. Seeing her friends injured, Anna clenched her fist, and in an instant, all the surrounding bees dropped to the ground, lifeless. This terrifying destructive power frightened even Anna herself. She hoped her friends would help her keep this secret, because Anna possessed a 100% healing ability. The island's residents gradually became addicted to fighting, knowing that no matter what injuries they sustained, they could quickly recover by being near Anna. Even the island's children no longer feared the poisonous wild berries, because as long as they reached Anna's bedroom within 15 minutes, they could escape death's grasp. However, this time they encountered a mishap. Due to the fishermen's recent poor catches, Anna, who usually only went out to sea on Mondays, was unexpectedly taken by Jack. Just as a boy was about to succumb to the poison, they hastily sought out the island's doctor. By the time the boy was brought to the clinic, the optimal treatment window had passed. When Jack arrived at the clinic with his daughter, Anna solemnly placed her hand on the boy's lifeless body. However, the crowd did not witness the miracle they anticipated. That evening, while doing homework, Jack noticed his daughter's somber mood and began to comfort Anna, assuring her that none of this was her fault. At that moment, Lisa, who was busy preparing dinner in the kitchen, accidentally cut her finger. She waited a long time, but the wound did not heal on its own as it usually would. It was only after Anna fell into a deep sleep that Lisa noticed her wound beginning to heal. It seemed that Anna's abilities had not disappeared after all. Lisa was eager to bring Aunt May to Anna, hoping that her Alzheimer's could be cured. However, Jack rationally stopped her in time, knowing full well that once Aunt May regained her clarity, all the islanders would learn the truth. They would once again exploit Anna's abilities for their own gain. Nonetheless, as Lisa watched Aunt May's condition deteriorate, her resolve weakened. She secretly brought Aunt May into Anna's bedroom without her husband's knowledge. Shortly after, Aunt May indeed regained her lucidity. Just as Jack had predicted, the islanders approached him, hoping that Anna could help with fishing at sea. However, now Anna could only utilize her special abilities while asleep. Aunt May had a sudden stroke of inspiration and came up with a brilliant idea. She slowly handed a bottle of sleeping pills to Jack, implying that if Anna were kept in a constant state of slumber, the island's residents could once again enjoy heaven's blessings. At his wife's urging, Jack reluctantly agreed to the request. That night, Lisa ground the sleeping pills into a powder and discreetly mixed it into Anna's water. Once Anna fell asleep, he and the other residents carried her to the shore. The fishermen had already set up their nets nearby. At Aunt May's insistence, Jack tightly embraced his daughter and slowly waded into the sea.